So here's the answer to the burning question. Should we be panicking about the Neocov virus? The answer is no.
Now our focus on this fresh news that has emerged on coronavirus, where Chinese researchers discovered a new kind of coronavirus, Neocov, which is spreading among bats in South Africa.
When we think about coronaviruses, the first thing that comes to our mind is the SARS-CoV-2 virus, which has caused the COVID-19 pandemic, and it has changed our lives forever, and there seems to be no end to this pandemic. But here's a fun fact. Coronaviruses aren't new viruses. They have been here for ages. The word corona means crown, and this comes from the shape of the virions, or the infective part of the virus that the scientists see under the powerful electron microscopes. Coronaviruses can cause a huge spectrum of diseases, from upper respiratory tract infection in humans to diarrhea and encephalitis in animals. The 2002 SARS-CoV original virus, the 2012 MERS-CoV virus, and the 2019 SARS-CoV-2 virus all are type of coronaviruses. Even sometimes the common cold is also caused by a coronavirus, though it is predominantly caused by a group of viruses called as the rhinoviruses. There are a total of 7 human coronaviruses. The original 2002 SARS-CoV virus, the 2012 MERS-CoV virus, and the COVID-19 causing SARS-CoV-2 all are either alpha or beta coronaviruses. Neocov is also a beta coronavirus. So let us understand this new virus through some questions which will answer most of the doubts that you might be having right now. So the first question is, when was this virus discovered? The virus was originally discovered in 2011 by a group of scientists in African bats called as Neuromycia capiensis. It was then again discovered by Chinese scientists recently in African bats, and that is why there have been anxiety and panic ever since. The second question that arises is this like the SARS-CoV-2 virus? The answer is no. Genetically, this virus is more similar to the MERS-CoV virus that caused the epidemic in the Middle East region in 2012. Another question that is I'm seeing a lot of people are asking that, are 1 in 3 people going to die from this disease? Well, the answer is no. The data that have been given right now, the death 1 in 3 is actually from the MERS-CoV-2 virus from 2012. And because it is genetically similar, we are again hypothesizing such numbers, but there have been no studies on this. So we cannot say anything right now regarding this death rate. So here's the most important question. Does it affect humans? The answer is no. Right now there have not been a single case of this virus infecting a human being. To affect humans, this virus has to undergo a lot of mutations, and right now those mutations scientifically are not possible in nature. Such spillovers generally occur in intermediate animals like pigs or cattle, but right now there have been no evidence of that yet also. The virus Neocov is actually using the ACE2 receptors to infect the bat cells, and hypothetically it can also attack the ACE2 receptors in humans to affect humans also. But right now that mutation that is needed to actually attach to ACE2 receptors in humans, that is not there. So this virus right now cannot infect human ACE2 receptor cells, so it cannot infect human beings right now. See, the thing you have to understand is that whenever these newspapers say that it is one mutation away from harming the human species and everything, you have to take note that the virus, when it undergoes mutations, it is happening in naturally, it is not happening in the lab. It is actually the job of the scientists to induce mutations in these viruses, to study them so that they can see that if this virus is actually affecting the human cells, then what are the consequences of that. And from that we can proceed forward and reveal more data so that we can more effectively target this virus. One of the sad things that I see is that a lot of news channels have been making this news, showing bold headlines and stuff and creating sensation out of this news. But the thing is that this will only lead to panic, and panic hasn't ever solved anything. We have seen that first-hand case in the COVID-19 virus in the initial days of the pandemic, when panic and anxiety created a lot of problems for people, not only in our country but worldwide. it doesn't help anyone. We have to understand one thing, that there are a lot of viruses which are lurking around in our nature, around us only. And this is only going to increase. See, as human beings are going to grow and cover more area on this planet, there will be more deforestation and we will come in contact with more such wild animals which will be acting as host to a lot of different viruses that could potentially harm the human thread. The jumping of this virus from an animal to human is called as zoonosis, and this chance is only going to further increase. But that doesn't mean that every virus is going to mutate to infect human species, and the human species is in danger right now. For now, the most important thing is that you should not panic. You should not believe such false news which claims such hypothetical stuff. And the best thing that you can do now is keep your calm. We are already fighting a pandemic. Research is going on regarding this new virus. Scientists are studying this virus, but it is still too early to say anything about this virus right now. And panicking won't help. The best thing that we can do now is take all the necessary precautions, stay calm and stay informed. We should trust the science, we should trust our scientists. If you find this video helpful, like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much and have a good night. Peace out.